Hi guys, what's good? My name is Ebiye and I'm live here at Net TV. Keep watching.
Hey, hi Ebiye.
What's up?
Welcome to Net TV. How
What's
you
good,
doing
man?
this morning?
I'm great. I'm happy to
What
be
was it
here.
like coming here?
I took a bus to Ojolegba. From Ojolegba, I took like 250 coming here.
Oh, okay. How did comedy begin for you?
I don't think it actually began for me. It has always just been there, like one way or the other, from primary school, basically, primary school to high school to Covenant University, it's been,
Wow. What did you
yeah,
study in Covenant?
electrical engineering.
What?
Electrical engineering.
Oh, so at what point did you say that comedy was going to be for you?
After 3 interviews, no job.
Oh, wow.
I never worked for anybody actually. I've never actually worked in an office,
Okay.
Yeah.
So just take me into your growing up years. What was growing up like?
Growing up, okay, I lived with my mom, single home, normal mom. I have an elder sister, It was just okay. Always making noise. My sister is different. She's totally different from me. She's calm. Me, I'm the opposite side of the coin. I was a stubborn one. My mama they can't carry me from school from punishment. I'll go to school with my full clothes. I'll come back with only shorts, no socks, no sandals, no shoe. So I was that kid. Then going to high school, I was not passing. I was failing. But I was in science class. I even went to technical class. I did do hard things, but so one way or the other, I found my way to make my classmates laugh in school. During prep time, where everybody was meant to be reading, I would just gather some people for one corner. We would, crack jokes. Then I used to crack basketball jokes.
Okay.
I didn't have a joke of my own, so I used to say basketball jokes, movies jokes, way back. But it's all good today. Thank God for where I am today.
Okay, you're about to have a show called
Yeah.
Bag of Emotions. Just let your fans know what it's about and why you are going to do the show.
Okay. On the 27th of August, there's a show coming up at Hard Rock Cafe in Lagos. It's called Ebiye Presents Bag of Emotions. Now, there's something we don't know in Nigeria, or it's new, to Nigeria, and it's called visual comedy, or rather silent comedy. This is comedy that you don't have to talk to make people laugh. It deals with the face, it deals with facial expressions, it deals with body movements, body language and everything. Mr. Bean did stuff like that. Mr. Bean, if you know Charlie Chaplin, they made use of that style of comedy. So I'm going to be doing that for 30 minutes on stage. That kind of comedy at Hard Rock Cafe in VI. I'm going to be doing that for 30 minutes on stage, and I'm going to do comedy, stand-up comedy for about 45 minutes. So that's just basically it.
Who are the people you're featuring? Are you featuring fellow comedians, musicians? Just let us know.
No, it's just me. It's a one-man show. But I'm going to have, for comedy, it's just me. But I'm going to have a couple of musicians, on board. We have Olamide, we have Tijan, we have what was this guy's Usher.
Did you just say Usher?
Usher.
Which
Yeah.
Usher is it?
On that day, we'll know the Usher.
Is it Usher Raymond? There's one Usher.
I don't really know his surname. I don't really know his surname, but Usher. He's gonna be there on that day. We're flying him in.
Okay. So there's always this debacle on social media where they say mainstream comedians and Instagram comedians have a competition. So as an Instagram comedian, would you say the competition is healthy, or there's a total landslide between you guys?
If you ask me, I wouldn't say there's a competition. I mean, there's no. Why would you call that competition when the difference is still clear? Now, internet comedy is just a step. Do you understand what I'm saying? Internet comedy is just a step. I mean, if you've broken in, into the market, then you're on TV. So the internet is still growing in Nigeria. So even in the whole world, you can't compare, mainstream comedy to just stand-up comedy. But there's one thing I would like to say: stand-up comedy acting, dance, drama, whatever it is, it's still comedy as long as people are laughing. You can say a joke, you can act the same joke. There's some jokes are better acted, some jokes are better said. So if you're a comedian, you should be able to, work with the two sides. So people are just doing their different sides of comedy. If you understand what I mean. So there's no competition. Just be on your lane and do well. I mean, when you see someone doing very well, I mean, it should inspire you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, so going to the second part of the interview, those questions that I gave you.
Okay. I don't need to hold it out now.
You hold it, read it out, and answer it.
If you won the lottery, what will you do with it? Depends on how much now. If I won the lottery, I won 30 billion. I'll be running away. I'll be running. As in, I'll buy my own land. I'll buy my own land in another country. I don't like disturbance. I'm a very reserved guy, so I'll just go to. I'll just buy one beach. I will just stay there.
Beach where?
For maybe Cyprus or something. I will just go all these countries where police no day, and only me go there now. So I'll be my own man. I won't even marry, sir. Women are stressed.
Are you serious? Why did you say women are stressed?
I get one. All day alone. Or carry Vaseline. So yeah, what's the most annoying habit that I have? Okay, let me think deep. Annoying habit. Let me not cast myself, but one annoying thing I know that I do is if I tell you I'll call you back. Yeah, can I call you back? Especially if I tell you the time, like in the next 3 minutes. So while I'm waiting for 2 years for my call back, it's bad. I forget to call. So if you catch me, just tell me what you want. Yeah. So you saw Dangote's missed call.
Oh, really? Like you missed his call and there's no way you can call him back.
Can someone show me where MFM is first? We'll go for deliverance because my village people, they are not lazy people. Actually, I know them. They are very serious people. So I will go for deliverance. Then I will go to his house or his office. I don't know where I will look for him. I will lie down there until he comes. Are you pass now? Those guys, they flex. They go club. Those and down with it. They flex. When you see them on TV, they know how to lie. See, I saw one time with Dangote, I work 24 hours. They sleep. But these guys are actually the most nasty. Like you see them for club, so you will still go clubbing, and your same gate you go pass. So we'll block them for them.
Okay.
Yeah. Next question. What tweet you have read about yourself? Mad. I like this one. Okay. So 2 years ago, I was trekking. Where was I trekking? And when I started doing skit, the way I started, I was taking shots at celebrities and everything. So yeah, how comedy they be. I go yap people, and they wait for your floor as a comedian. So so I'm trekking. I don't even know. It was normal to me, you understand? But all of a sudden, the next day, I saw it on Twitter. And someone tweeted, said, I saw Ebiye walking in Joelegba. That guy trekked past Moses. Like, you didn't even say, like, if you had said madman, it would even do better because, but we said Moses, because Moses really, in search of the land of Canaan, the land of Canaan they find, it was crazy. So I felt really bad about that, and I screenshotted that handle. I'm still looking for the person, but I think it's Wale Turner, @Wale Turner, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Wale Turner is a rapper.
Wale Turner.
Yeah.
He's the person. We've not met, but I'm coming for you. Yeah. Weirdest place you've had sex? I don't know how this might sound, but I've never had sex before. Virgin, I don't know what it feels. I don't know. Do you get? So this is not my question, actually. But if you want to see whether space you watch people having sex in hell or whether space some people that I know, I might be able to answer that one. But anything sex, I'm not. The only sex I know is male. That's the only thing sex that I know in my life.
The only sex you know is male.
Male. Like,
you know you could get like 14 years for that.
No, because all these people, I know it's not the twistings. The only when they ask me sex in my life, I want to believe it. When they ask me sex in my life, I want to believe it's in jam form, WAEC form, bank registration form, where they put it there that they write sex,
Okay.
and I put M. I don't know if that's the real one, because there's always M or F, but I've been choosing M for a long time, so I don't know
Nice escape.
if that's So who's your celebrity crush? MI Naira. Emma Naira.
I thought you wanted to say MI. I was like, oh really?
Emma, man. Emma Naira is my celebrity crush.
Why Madeira?
I just wanted to just do that wordplay. Actually, I don't know if that wordplay. But yeah, it used to be Messi Agbe, but I just change I swear, I like Messi Agbe before. But all those things which he does do now, I don't even understand them again. Do you understand? Because funny enough, like she's saying they are beating her, do you get? But like, what if not just game? Maybe not game hand the guy they play and maybe the guy they always beat him. She get for the game. She can't the dog say because you not hear the guy's angle now. And she does the so you can't really.
Okay.
So which one?
What do you think about Bobrisky? Is he male or female?
Bobrisky is doing his thing, Bobrisky is a good friend of mine, I'm proud of him.
Bobrisky is your friend.
Okune, I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you do. I don't know, man. You're heading to the top. Hey God. Okay, Bobrisky is crazy, and to be honest with you, in this life, you are not mad. You have not started. That's what I think. Do you get?
Yeah.
If your father doesn't have money, in fact, even people that father have, they are not. Do you get? Bobrisky is mad. When he was broke, nobody knew him then because he has always been like that now. It's just that then he was the ugly, risky. That one was really risky that time. Yes, that. But now Baba don't clean up, he don't bleach up and everything. So yeah, I think he's just doing his thing, but yeah, he just be careful because that bay that he has been saying that we don't know. I don't know. But one question I want to ask is, Bobrisky travels a lot. Bobrisky is always traveling international and everything. I don't even care about Nigerian immigration, Nigerian this thing. But over there, they don't see him passport. Like, what is on his passport picture? Man, I'll be woman. Because I don't I don't know. Do you get like I don't know how his passport looks like. So please, Bobrisky, snap your this and show us. Maybe we know if he's the real guy. Because this guy they do Snapchat for airports and they on woman parole, But yeah, Bobrisky is here to stay. He has given girls a run for their money. Girls now they girls the jealous Samu because Bobrisky is finding a lot of. Not like I have any, like I think he's. Hey God.
Look out for before you date a girl.
That's the thing. I know you look. Once she's bad, I date her.
Okay. Like
if I see she dey knack. If I see the girl, she's good. Do you get?
Good in what aspect?
If I hear she's a good girl, some girls to get them you have to date them. To actually knack you have to date them. Some girls, do you get? So yeah, that one. In fact, that's even the major thing. It's even the major problem, with relationships in this country. The guy go enter, or you go know what the guy want to. After 1 year, she don't sabi the guy dick too much. Everything does. Like she don't dey used to him. She not gonna respect him again. Do you get? She gonna talk saying they beat him. You don't do things that way now. Talk from the beginning. We dey always hear the end. We always hear the end in this country. We no dey hear the beginning too. So let's know. Tonto Dike, person wey dey act all the bad films. Tonto Dike wey dey act all the baddest. Because of Tonto Dike, I started watching Nigerian films. Secret Sin, I be one mad film where she was knocking one guy, and she was knocking the guy's father, her father. That film popular. I'm gonna like say I don't know that film. Everybody knows that film.
Remember, but I know the film. But
You can't not know that film. The views on YouTube of that movie. You know, so Tonto Dike, she was crazy. Jigger in movies, and then you expect true love in real life. How now?
As a comedian or as a BA? You.
Saddest moment. Man, because I'm always sad. I don't get joy. I have joy in Jesus' name. But my saddest moment, I get sad moment for every topic. Do you get? I have a sad moment in every area of my life. If you say woman now, I can bring you. If you say school, I get enough. Do you get? You know, so I actually had an extra semester in Covenant, you know, and it was not easy for me, you know, because first of all, I was doing a course I didn't know, like I was doing electrical engineering, I didn't want to do it, you know, so I had gotten deep in and I wanted to leave Jigga, but I couldn't leave Jigga. My first result was nasty. It was nasty. Like I had the third class. My first year, first semester results. You know, I came out to 2-2. So throughout school, basically, I was battling between third class. One semester I get third class, another semester I get 2-2. But I was on that low 2-2, tending towards third class. You know. And I don't know, it was just crazy because Momsi was really struggling to, you know, pay my fees and everything.
What about your dad?
My dad abandoned my mom, you know, when I was born, basically. Yeah. What was that? So I never saw my dad. Then all of a sudden, 3 years ago, I get a call that he's dead. They're not saying go come and drop money for the burial and everything. So it was just really funny. Funny thing is my dad's name is Ebiye, my name is Victor, you know, so yeah, it was crazy for us, you know. Some days I was just want to say, so this man did this Lagos. My father was in Lagos. If he wanted to find us, my father was former chairman of the Ikoyi Club. If he wanted to find us, he would. He had money. He was a rich and proud man. 7 women. He didn't marry anyone. Okay, I think he married my mama. I don't see wedding picture, but you know, I think they did the court wedding or something. You know, so this guy had women everywhere, children everywhere, and he didn't even care. Jigga. Why are you telling me sorry? Like saying that you advise him. But it's better. So some people will say I'm sorry. Some people will say I'm sorry. Say your papa died. And the funny thing is that when I posted my dad's burial on Instagram, people can't like him. I don't understand.
People they like.
I posted his coffee, no.
Picture.
I posted his coffee.
They like it because it's you.
So they like the fact that my father is dead.
No. There's no how you won't post.
The way they talk, like you like that picture, and you actually comment.
No, your fans are your fans. In good or bad, they are your fans. So whichever ways, you have to like your photos.
Act like your girlfriend just broke your heart. Yeah, so last week my girlfriend broke up with me and I wasn't really happy about it, but like, okay, fine, she has gone, Jigga, but for the other people that are in relationships, I just want you guys to have like this advice. Jigga, ladies don't really know how to pick their man and everything, and okay, there are 5 qualities to find a good man. 5 qualities. First one, get a man that won't lie to you. Get a guy that won't lie to you. Second one, get a guy you can trust. You know, a trustworthy guy. If he says he's going to do this, he's going to do it. Understand? The third one, get a guy that won't cheat on you, like a faithful guy. You get. The fourth one, Get the guy that's proud of you. If you cut your hair, he's still proud of you. If you get fat, he's still proud of you. If you get this, he's proud of you. He's always ready to show you off, and Then the fifth quality is the most important quality, which I always tell people, because if you have the four qualities, I don't have this last one. You can't get it right in the relationship. So the fifth one is that because the fifth one that actually affected me. Do you understand? Make sure that the four men I called earlier, they never meet, because no one man can have all those qualities.
Okay.